Cunningham's law suggests that in order to do the right thing, you have to do the wrong thing first. So on 2 hours of sleep deprivation, I'm gonna be talking about sleep. There are apparently 5 things that you have to reprioritize to have a healthy life, to have a good life, to have a happy life. Sleep, meditation, exercise, diet, and friends. Now, we have already seen too many productivity YouTubers talk about these topics, and the problem with that is that they are fucking demigods. I mean, just look at them, Matt Diavella. He looks like he's a fucking Chad who digested another Chad. I cannot compete with that. I, as a mortal, I want to talk about these topics in a way that is relatable to me. Alright, pee poo poo, sleep is fucking weird, dude. Your brain is essentially telling you that, alright buddy, shut down time, and your consciousness is gone for hours. You just don't remember anything from sleeping other than your dreams. Every night, your brain needs to shut down its cognitive process to essentially clean up, because doing the think-thonk will produce a bunch of yucky, stinky goop that will produce holes in your brain if they are not cleaned up every night. Only scientifically accurate terms on this channel. For those who are wondering, what parts of my brain shut down every night? Only the parts that govern consciousness. And if you were to ask neuroscientists where consciousness exists in our brain, neuroscientists would go, where? Also, for those who are wondering, no, naps are not good substitute for a good night's sleep. Also, you may have noticed me using some big brain terms like REM cycle, which basically stands for remembering your grandma. Also, rapid eye movement. Basically, for some reason, your eyes go unga bunga every 90-minute intervals at night whenever you're trying to sleep. And you need to have 3 to 4 intervals every night, otherwise you will get brain damage. That's not a joke, that's real. I need to have a hair. We get dreams at the end of each REM cycle, which are essentially highly abstracted versions of our thoughts and feelings throughout the day. Oh my gosh, I just said a bunch of big words that my caveman brain does not understand. Let's simplify then. Basically, your brain is playing a big game of telephone inside your mind about your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. Dreams are extremely personal, and being able to interpret dreams was what made Sigmund Freud's Jimmy's bed. Essentially, your dreams are your brain's own personal way of interpreting and remembering thoughts and emotions and feelings and actions that you did throughout the day, aka remembering your grandma. If you want to make your life good in any way, sleep is always the first place to start. It's not about having 6 or 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night. It's about having a consistent schedule of sleep and waking up. Your body is highly adaptive to different sleep cycles, but it only works on how you command it. So unless you stop giving a shit and stop waking up at certain times in the morning, or suddenly become a speedrunner at shutting your goddamn alarm off, then your body is going to adapt to those circumstances, which usually means sleeping at 3 and waking up at 2. If you're worried about your sleep schedule being a bit weird, or getting not enough sleep or way too much sleep, then understand this. There have been people in history who have gone through their entire life only on 5 hours sleep a night. They have lived fine lives. It's not about how much sleep you get. Your intervals and REM cycles will adjust accordingly. So we know that the problem isn't the number of hours, it is the consistency of those hours. Basically, pick a goddamn time to wake up. Maybe it's 6, maybe it's 7, maybe you're a sociopath and you wake up at 4. Excuse me, sir, what the hell is your problem? But after you pick a time, stick to it. Whether you go to bed at 10 or you go to bed at 4 a.m. when the real psychopaths wake up. It's okay to have 1 or 2 bad sleep days if the trade-off is essentially a good sleep schedule. There are so many more aspects to sleep that I didn't get to talk about in this video, like the fact that 8 hours of consistent sleep leads to increased happiness and lowered anxiety, or the fact that 19 hours or more of sleep deprivation leads to being essentially drunk, or the fact that coffee does not cure sleep deprivation, it just cures the drowsiness. You're still making holes in your brain. I don't know if that's true, to be honest, but I'm gonna stick to it. And to those who are asking, why am I giving you this information? I just want to. I have a YouTube channel. I just want to give out information that I find interesting and fun, and hopefully present them in an interesting way. Bye.